Welcome to EA Game Stadium. Well, we're getting ready to call our third game of the year. It's been an interesting season so far, and we expect another great game here tonight as the Packers square off against the Browns. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
The Packers have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Both teams ready for... And we go back to the game. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 24, back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He downs it in the end zone. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
On the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Hand it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. Looking downfield, the defender just teed off on him.
He took a pretty big shot at the end of that play. They've been working on his timing at practice. 3- and 5-step drops that are designed to get the ball out of there quickly. He still has to try and get it out a little sooner, so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
Using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Slips the tackle. Breaking through. The 30. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Well, John, clearly two of the best quarterbacks in the league in this one.
Yeah, especially when the offensive line can give them some time to set their feet and release. Both of these guys are accurate, and most of all, they're very, very bright.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Steps up, and he's tackled behind the line by Gibson. And the quarterback gets dumped.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Melissa, is there an update?
I caught up with the head coach as his team was coming out of the tunnel. He said that this week of practice was one of the best they've had all year. Offense, defense, and special teams seem to all be coming together. Al?
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Pressure gets the pass off. He finds his man. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. About 2 to go.
You got him. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 39.
Tosses it out to the left. Big opening. Can't bring him down. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
Let's go. Come on. Stay 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. A minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Mansfield sets up. Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. The defender brings him down at the 49. Gain of about 1. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 49. Drops back, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hand.
Henning will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. Fields the punt and has an open field. Just won't go down. Breaks free at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Browns. All it took was one move, and he was off to the end zone.
It's like you see this whole bundle of players, and then boom, returner breaks free, and he's gone for the touchdown.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up, and he takes on the extra point. Punt coverage broke down on that one, John.
This is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive. They're forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. They aren't able to do anything again. What happens on the next punt return?
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 24, back to return.
They'll return this one. From the 6. Green Bay heads out offensively down by 7.
Number 31 on the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Going to the right. Good play in the backfield on that. And they want to dump that play, John.
Yeah, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Second and 15. Wilson is the deep back.
15. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Closing in. This pass is incomplete. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
On the call, under pressure, passing right. It's caught. What a beautiful touch pass down the field to move the chain.
You know, this guy can really get out there and run past the secondary. He's got a gear that most other guys just don't have.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Tosses it left. Loss of about 1. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Wilson setting up play action. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 37-yard line. Cleveland looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Can't get it from behind.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
9-yard gain on the play.
One coming up.
Come on, partner. Bring that pain, baby.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Gets rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Talk. Get set. On the call. Loses one tackle. Running with purpose. Kept it on the ground. Picks up about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Inside the 5. Hand off to the tailback. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuck.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
Looking to run it here. Can't bring it back.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up to their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Longwell comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. A nice kick, and it's good. Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13, back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 5. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Bradford with a man in motion. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Going to the right. Great play in the backfield by Davis. Not what they were looking for in that play through.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Pressure, looking for a receiver. Unleashes the deep ball. Drops the interception. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
And they'll line up the punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10.
They'll take over at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
Passing on 1st down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running route. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 44-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Wilson was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
About 6 to go. Ball on their own 44.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is Cleveland 7, Green Bay 3.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Under pressure, pumps once, throws it right on target. The defender brings him down at the 43.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Atkins makes the tackle at the 39-yard line. 4-yard gain there.
On the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. Just about a yard in the run.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed.
Now, this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch, and he knows he's going to get nailed. But he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Wilson. Floyd makes the tackle at the 18-yard line. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
You got him. Here comes the heat. 94. You got him. Ain't nothing.
Wilson. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third and 4. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Use it all you got.
Just won't go down. About a 2-yard gain here.
With the play. Gain of 2 on the play.
Ryan Longwell will attempt this one from 32 yards away. And it's on its way. The kick is good. That successful field goal attempt is his 2nd of the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 13.
Nice distance. From the 5.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on their own 24.
They'll start the drive at the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. Bradford gets set. Pressure with the pass. The 30. Can't get him from behind. The 40. And he stopped at the 43-yard line. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 43. The Browns holding on by less than a field goal. Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. Jumps and makes the catch. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Fire out! Get all you got! Bring the pain! Snake up!
Under pressure, gets the pass off, and he steps out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Lost about 2 yards.
On the play.
The ball is right at midfield. Miller in motion to carry it. Great play in the backfield. Brown came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position, and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Stay at me!
Drops back with the pass. Incomplete. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass.
On the cover.
Lindsey is looking for a good punt here. Here's the catch. He signals for a fair catch. So they have first and 10 here.
Hit the ball! Get out!
On the ground. They'll go with a play fake with the catch. Perfect pass. Great catch. That'll move the chain. Only one man back.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Wilson fakes the handoff, throws it to 40, and he steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming, and he ducks out of bounds at the 46.
Look here. He does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice-looking play.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Pressure, steps up with the pass. Picked off. It's intercepted. Beat on the quarterback and forced that interception.
And the other thing is the secondary was just sitting back there waiting in their zone. He tossed it up there. They were all over it.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. 2-minute warning coming up. Hand off to the tailback. 4, maybe 5 yards on that count. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Browns holding on by less than a field goal. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. The Browns line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
48-yard line. Hit the ball. Set.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Let's start on the offense.
Jackson moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 47. So 2 minutes left before halftime. Closing in, throwing, incomplete. The defender was able to put the pressure on, forcing the incomplete pass.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 47. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. Under pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Baja Biamil. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. They dropped back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 21-yard line. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Caught with a man in motion. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. A lot of space in front of him. Good-looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
He'll pass on 1st down. Throwing short to his left. Green Bay will call a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. 2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 36. Wilson, the lone setback. Drops back with the pass. Nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand. I'll tell you, here's a defensive lineman's dream. 3rd and long, and he knows they have to pass.
With the throw, incomplete pass. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. Heading into return. Here's the kick. From the 16. Still running. Breaks free. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Breaking through. At the 40. And they finally make the tackle at the 33. He tried to get all he could after making the reception.
This play was simply a case of the receiver outrunning the defender down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on, partner.
Closing in with the pass. Hits him on the run. The Browns call a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Man in motion.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Under pressure. Throws it. And this pass is completed. Bradford with a hot hand on this run.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Lewis, the lone back. Gets the toss to the left. Great play in the backfield by Barnett. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen. Well, it's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The kick is up, through the uprights, and good. Lindsey is back and ready to put this one in the air.
24, back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 5-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby.
Hands it off. As they head to the locker room, good first half with the score. Cleveland 10, Green Bay 6.
Green Bay 6.
So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Longwell is just about ready to kick this one away.
For 33, back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 1. The Browns will start this drive from the 18-yard line.
13 on the return.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Here comes the heat. Bulldog under. You got it. Cowboy.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Pressure gets the pass off. Nice call going through the air. That'll move the chain. Let's go to Melissa.
Well, Al, the coach talked to his team at halftime and stressed rushing defense. He told me that they need to continue their physical play and swarm to the ball. If they're unable to do that, they could be in for a long second half, Al.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the side. Hand it off. Picks up 5. They line up in the I formation. Drops back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. The backs are lined up in an I. Dropping back to pass on first down with the throw, and he steps out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Tosses it out to the left. Brown showed he could do more than just cover on that one.
Yeah, he sure did. When you get a corner who will come out like that on run support, it makes the offensive coordinator think twice on those runs to the outside.
Second and long. Ball on the 40-yard line. Lewis, the lone setback, using motion.
On the 40-yard line.
Lewis covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Under pressure with the pass. Keeps his receiver in stride. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 12-yard line.
Pressure coming with the throw. Perfect catch. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing the blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. You're just lucky you didn't throw it to the other team.
Drops back. Well play. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Green Bay looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Bradford gets set. Dropping back. Pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield by Davis. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game. The Browns go up by a touchdown. Lindsay will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. The Packers will start this drive from the 18.
Number 34 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 18. Passes it out to the left. And he's tackled behind the line by Floyd. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Only one man back.
13. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Another run. And that play runs right into a roadblock.
And the roadblock was a big old defensive lineman who wasn't fooled by the draw at all.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 14. Rosen. Incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. This one sets up nicely. It could be big.
Holding on the offense. Holding is the climb. First down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Going in the air on 1st down. Closing in. Bradford under big pressure goes down.
These guys are really playing well up front. The coaching staff does a real good job of getting these guys ready to play out there.
It's 2nd down and 15 to go. Ball on the 50-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Close to a big play by the defense.
And it probably should have been a big play. He had perfect position to get the interception. He just dropped it.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw on the run. A powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, you talk about putting some heat on your throat. This guy really let it go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Using motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back, he hands it off. Lewis couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Pressure with the throw. Behind, but caught. He makes a remarkable catch on that play, and that's his third catch tonight. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. The kick is up, and the kick sails wide. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 29-yard.
Man in motion. Fakes the throw. Throws it. He finds his man. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
Carr sets up. Wilson picks up 5. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
On the play.
It's second down and 4 to go. Carr gets set. Closing in with the pass. He hits his receiver. Big time play by Franks.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Carr sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Browns ahead of the Packers, 13-6. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Franks, the motion man. Under pressure, rolling, and it's complete. Carr doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
So they have 1st and 10 here. No pass on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. He finds his man. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz effectively. Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
Third and 5.
Closing in, gets rid of it, grabs the off-target pass. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First down and goal to go. Ball is 2.5 yards out. They'll get it again. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it's because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Aimed it off to the back. Puts the tackle. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Look at him here. He wasn't going to be stopped on that one. He's a hard runner. He just struck out the defenders, and he gets in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13, back deep.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8-yard line. Loses one tackler. Keeps his feet moving. The Browns will start the drive from the 23. They line up in the I formation. Under pressure, he finds his man. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Hey, come on now.
Fullback handoff. Gain of about a yard by the fullback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third and maybe 1. Ball on their own 33. Swift moves in motion. Hand it off to the back. Lewis couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
They'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Bust this real deep. Catch the ball, man.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Thrown behind, but caught. That pass gets them past the first down marker.
First down plays are just what you need to keep your team moving down the field and picking up some momentum.
First and 10. Ball on their own 43. Toss. Get set. Pass play here on first down. Wilson breaks the tackle. A gain of around, let's call it 4 on the draw.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Only one man back.
6. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Carr sets up. Wilson refuses to go down. And he's brought down at the 49. Pickup of about a yard in the run. Dropping back. Pressure. Great play in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
He's punting for the 4th time tonight. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
Gets rid of it, and it's caught. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
It's 1st and 10. Cross play to the left.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
And he's tackled behind the line by Barnett. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad. But then it got worse, and it went south.
Closing in, gets the pass off, still running, powering ahead. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. With the throw, and he makes the grab. And they beat the blitz on a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
2 minutes to the final gun. About a yard to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. They'll go with a run once again. Lewis barely makes it past the first down marker. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down.
In this situation, they really don't need to pass at all. They just need some positive running plays to take time off the clock and set up the field goal to win it.
With the carry, gain of about 5. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Green Bay will call a timeout here. They have 2 left. They need 6.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Miller. The Packers call a timeout. They have one remaining. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Miller. The Packers call a timeout. They have none left. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. He's in a groove, his 3rd field goal of the game. Oh, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Lindsey is back and ready to put this one in the air.
31 back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 5-yard line.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of games. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive. The quarterback's going to be the guy making this thing happen. He should realize that there's still a lot of time left, knowing it's only a field goal they need. As long as he can move them down the field quickly and avoid 3rd and long, they'll have a chance to at least tie this thing.
And he picks up about 4. 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 28. Dropping back. Rosen won't have to break stride. The 40. A lot of space in front of him. He's finally brought down at the 40-yard line.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Spike stops the clock.
The defense can't relax here. All these guys need is a field goal. Once they pass midfield, the defense really has to tighten up.
With the throw, and it's complete. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a 1st down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
He'll stop the clock with the spike. They're already in kicking range, but would like to get a little closer. 2nd and 10. Wilson. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means your offense is making big plays when they need it.
Not much touch on that pass.
They may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
So their hopes of winning this game will depend on what should be an upcoming field goal.
If he makes it, there might be enough time for the other team to have a play or two. But that all depends on if he can put it through.
A field goal here ties this game up. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. He's rewarding his coach with the confidence as he picks up his 3rd field goal of the game. Henning gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. For 33, back deep.
Good distance. From the 10. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points.
There's not much time, so if they're looking to get in field goal range, they're going to need something big here.
Lewis, the lone back. He tucks it away. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. It appears this game will be decided in overtime. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13.
Nice kick. Running a distance. From the 6. The Browns will start the drive from the 24-yard line.
On the return.
Two very evenly matched teams through 4 quarters, and we'll go to overtime to determine the winner of this one. Man in motion.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
They'll pass on first down. Under pressure, gets rid of it. On the money. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Using motion. He hands it off. Lewis didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Almost intercepted. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Carr gets set. Wilson. Gain of about 1.
37 on the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 30. Wilson. Pressure. Rolling right with the pass. Perfect pass. Garcia was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Wilson, the deep man.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Decent gain, about 4. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Number 95 got very good penetration there. He's put on a tackling clinic so far. He now has 8 in the game. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
Closing in, throws it. He can't back him up. Here's an open. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He's in for the touchdown, and the game is over. Anytime he gets his hands on it, he's a threat to go all the way.
You know, sometimes on defense, it looks like you've got him. He makes a move, and you're chasing him from behind all the way to the end zone.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Green Bay 22, Cleveland 16. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night. Johnson wins tonight's Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.